Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm, as always, Dark Devious, bringing you another video review. This time, we're going back to 2010, and this is the Sci Fi Revoltech number 14, Jason Voorhees. Really cool figure from Japan. I can't read anything on the box, obviously, but you know, you got how the Revoltech joints work there. Shows you everything he comes with here. He's got a lot of weapons. Got a stand, 2 heads, 2 different masks, severed head that he can hold in his hand, you know, things like that. Really cool. I've actually wanted this for a while, and I was finally able to get one for a decent price. And inside is probably all about Jason Voorhees. And then it shows, you know, welcome to Camp Crystal Lake. Here's Friday the 13th, Part 4. Part 2, Part 8. Jason X, Jason X, Jason X. No, that's Part 8. I'm sorry. Forgive me. That's Part 8. He's on a subway. And Roy, the fake Jason from Part 5. And you see, I already got him out of there. Some of the weapons in here. We're going to be taking these out in a second, because there's just a lot of stuff in there. So I'll open it up real quick, because it's already opened. I already got him out in the stand together. I'll take this out. Move the box. Open up the tray. Try not to spill anything. Oh, as everything goes flying all over the place. You know, we got axe, saw, pitchfork, shovel, pickaxe, Revoltech coin, which I have no idea what that's for. Here's his other head, if you want to see his gruesomeness. And it's a nice sculpt on there, reminiscent of NECA's own Friday the 13th Part 3 Jason. And this is the hockey mask that goes to that loose head. I've got the other head on there now. This is his regular, relaxed right hand. Here's the left hand with the, you know, very gruesome, bloody, severed head. And that just plugs in. Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, 1980, which was when the first film came out, even though he wasn't the killer in it. And of course, you get a Revoltech box that you can keep the smaller accessories in. Yeah, bloody machete too. So there you go. That's all the extra stuff. And then you have the stand. You have Jason. The stand, it's the barn from Part 3. It's what it's supposed to be. Here's the noose. You can't hang him from it, unfortunately, but it's you know, there because it was in the movie. And, you know, he was hung, and then he got, you know, an axe in his head. And you can just hang there's a little nail here you can hang the saw from. He's not a very large figure. We'll get into that, but he's not a very large figure. He's right about the 5-inch size scale. Get this other stuff out of the way. But he's still cool looking nonetheless. He's got a lot of articulation because of the Revoltech joints. And he's this weird wrist swivel here. If you look at it. But on some of the weapons that actually works, because you get a more realistic look to how he holds it. As you can see here, this is the damaged mask. This is actually where this axe comes from, because this is the axe that fits in here. Come on, fit in there. You fit in there the other day. There you go. See, if you actually take this hand off, put the other one on, then you put the axe in his head, and you can do the whole, he's walking like where he's still trying to get her, and then he falls. So yeah. But there's some really nice detail on this. I mean, just, you can see like this broken bottle, horseshoe, some straw, an old saddle, things like that, broken boards. Looks like wood. It's really nicely done, and when he stands on it, it makes a nice display. It's got some peg holes on there. So yeah, we can take his mask off, and you can see there's his bloody head. Oh, I'm dead! I got hit in the head with an axe. His face is a little shinier than the NECA version, but it's still pretty cool. Articulation is head. The whole neck is on a Revoltech joint, but it moves back and forth, left and right a little bit, but the sculpt kind of hinders it some. Arms, they swing out, rotate all the way around. Then you got the Revoltech joint in the shoulder, so you can do that, and then it also swivels here. So you got a swivel, top part of the elbow and the bottom part of the elbow. Wrists rotate. It's got like an ab crunch thing going on, almost like the NECA one. It's very similar level of articulation. It's got a few extra points of articulation because of the Revoltech joints, but everything's in like similar places. You know, you can rotate here, move forward, move back. Shirt's a nice soft rubber, so it gets out of the way. Rotates. He's got a Revoltech joint at the knee, so it rotates above the knee and below the knee. And then he's got a Revoltech joint in his foot, so you get movement there, pretty much where you need it. But the sculpt hinders it some. But you know, it's Jason Voorhees. You're not going to get him. He doesn't get into super dynamic poses. He's even got the hunch on his back. Really cool. Really nicely done. Just trying to get them all situated here. Now you want a size comparison. Now he fits in nicely with the Doctor Who figures. He's almost the same scale as the Doctor Who figures. So I can finally have a figure to go into the TARDIS to be the 13th Doctor. Woo! So yeah, there's that. But if you want to see, here's the NECA 7-inch, and here he is. So as you see, the NECA 7-inch towers over him. But still, it's a very cool figure. Very, very nice. Nicely done. Nicely sculpted. I will say, for some reason, the other mask is a lot dirtier than the one that's got the axe wound on it. Don't know why. It's got like a yellow dirty wash on it, whereas the other one's white. Figured it'd be the other way around, but yeah, whatever. You can just take his hand off if you want him to carry the severed head with him. Stay out of Jason's woods. This is what's going to happen to you. So I like this guy a lot. I really do. I've been having fun with him for a few days, waiting for him to show up from Japan. Took a while. Put this in his hand. Peg that back together. See, like, here's where that weird wrist rotation comes into play, because then you can really get a more realistic look on how he's holding that machete. put him on the stand. I'm going to put him on the stand now. I find it's best to just put one foot in the peg, not both feet on the pegs, because then you can get them into a more realistic pose. But that looks good. That's a good display piece right there. If you can find it and track it down, I got this off of eBay. I recommend tracking this down if you're a fan of Friday the 13th and Jason Voorhees. This is a nice little one to have in your collection. And this is more for collectors. It's so you expect to pay what you're going to pay. I mean, this is about $60, $70. So don't think it's like a NECA figure where it's like, $20 or something like that. This is a little bit higher. It was only made in Japan. It was never released here, so. But this is still a pretty cool figure, and I'm glad I have it. So yeah. This is the Revoltech Jason Voorhees. Be good. He may be small. He's got a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. Including a bloody axe. So there you go. Be good.